At linebacker, he's a sophomore, number 5, Cahoon.
Who were your inspirations to knowing like how valuable, that knowledge of football is?
Right, yeah, I definitely think mental aspect's the most important part of the game, especially as a linebacker. You're kind of like the quarterback of the defense, so you gotta know basically everything. I'd say my dad, growing up, he's really helped me with the mental aspect. He's been helping me break down film and Pop Warner, doing all that stuff that like people wouldn't do my age. So that really helped me.
Your dad is a St. Francis alum.
He is.
It almost seems like it's been destiny for you to go to the school. Your brother's also going there. He's going into his senior year. What's the experience been like going to St. Francis, which is kind of a school it seems like your path has been set?
It's been awesome. I've been growing up a Lancer. I've always knew I've been coming to this school. It's been awesome. Just watching the game and seeing all the guys play out there just made me want to become a Lancer even more. And now that I'm here, it feels awesome. All these guys feel like family, these coaches, these players. I've just got a family at St. Francis.
Chase Cahoon on the tackle.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. WeightsandBars.com. Build your home gym and shop locally from the Bay Area's best fitness equipment experts. Ike's Love and Sandwiches. Championship level sandwiches every single time. South Bay Construction. A reputation built on trust. And by Fuel Good. Fueling your success. Conveniently located in Santa Clara off Homestead Road. For more info, go to FuelGoodMealPrep.com.
What's up, GetSportsFocus? My name is Alejandro Flores, and I'm here with Chase Cahoon. Chase, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Now, you've had a busy offseason, man.
Definitely.
Multiple D1 offers, recovery from an ACL. How are you doing it all, man?
Overtime. Coach Romo, he's been helping me out. Like ever since I got the surgery, I've been out here in crutches. He would just hand me the weights. He's been a big help for sure. Shout out to him. I love that guy. He's been a big help. My parents as well. They've been doing everything they can, help me with physical therapy, all that stuff. So just help me with this process, and yeah.
That's awesome. Shout out to Coach Romo again, letting us use the facility here for this interview. Now, a big thing I want to start off with, the D1 offers. You've gotten offers from Washington, from San Jose State. Multiple schools that are looking at you. How's that recognition feel? Especially, you're just barely going to your junior year.
For sure, yeah. It feels awesome. It definitely feels deserved, but I also feel more hungry, because you see these kids, they just they get satisfied with these offers, and I think that's what separates me. I definitely get more hungry as I see these. I want to put in more work. I want to just keep on getting them. So I feel really appreciative, and I'm blessed to receive all the looks I've gotten, and I'm just working for more, really.
Yeah, and speaking of that hard work, a big thing I want to talk about for your game and your style of play was the mental aspect that you value so much in your game, especially playing at the linebacker position. How much does that mental aspect play a factor at linebacker, and who were your inspirations to knowing how valuable, that knowledge of football is?
Right, yeah, I definitely think mental aspect's the most important part of the game, especially as a linebacker. You're kind of like the quarterback of the defense, so you gotta know basically everything. I'd say my dad, growing up, he's really helped me with the mental aspect. He's been helping me break down film and Pop Warner, doing all that stuff that people wouldn't do my age. So that really helped me. And then when I got to high school, my positions coach, Coach Perry, shout out Coach Perry, he's really good at breaking down film. He's got an eagle's eye. It's crazy. But a guy I've always seen in the NFL is Luke Kuechly. That guy's crazy. He breaks down every play by play, dissects it. He knows 60% of the plays that he goes in games. So I've always tried to manipulate my game like him, and yeah, that guy really knows film.
Hey, shout out to Luke Kuechly, because you're the second linebacker now who's mentioned Luke Kuechly as an inspiration for the mental game right there.
Heck yeah.
Now, speaking on, your dad, you talked about how much, your dad's helped you out with the mental aspect. Your dad is a St. Francis alum.
He is.
It almost seems like it's been destiny for you to go to the school. Your brother's also going there. He's going into his senior year. What's the experience been like going to St. Francis, which is kind of a school it seems like your path has been set?
It's been awesome. I've been growing up a Lancer. I've always knew I've been coming to this school. It's been awesome. For my 10th birthday, my dad took me and all my buddies to this suite. We watched the St. Francis game, and that was awesome. That's one of the best birthdays I've ever had. So just watching the game and seeing all the guys play out there just made me want to become a Lancer even more. And now that I'm here, it feels awesome. All these guys feel like family, these coaches, these players. I've just got a family at St. Francis.
That's awesome. Now, how does this team feel going into your big junior season right now? You have a lot of hype around you coming off of an ACL surgery. How do you feel about this team and where you guys are ready to go this season?
This team's gonna do good things for sure. Me, my brother, and our friend Aaron Knapp, who's our quarterback this year. Ever since kindergarten maybe. We've drawn pictures of us winning state championship this year. So if there's going to be a year, it's definitely this year. We're going to give it our all. This team's really special. We can do a lot of good things.
That's awesome. And what's the experience been like playing with your brother your whole life? I mean, you've been playing all the way since you were a little kid to now. You guys are on the same high school team. How's that experience been like?
It's awesome. It's almost like having a second me out there, really. It's like we share a brain almost. We know where each other's going to be at all times. We both know the place so well. It's awesome having me next to him. I wouldn't want anyone else with me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, late in the season, you had a torn ACL. It happened pretty late. It was an accident with you and your teammate. How's the recovery been like? What's the road to recovery been like? How much effort did you have to put in to really get back to where you are now?
Going into it was really tough, definitely, especially after surgery. But I found that as long as you do what people tell you to do, it's not that hard. You just got to put in the work. You got to be willing to do the blood, sweat, and tears. And at the end of the day, just give it your all, and you're going to be fine.
And where's that hard work aspect come from, man? That mental strength, that fortitude that you have to keep pushing through.
It definitely comes down to just thinking about my first game. Like, I've been thinking about playing Helix probably since December of last year. That's all I have in my head is just that bus ride down there. That's what motivates me, definitely. Just getting back out on the field and making plays again.
That's awesome. Now, you've also played multiple positions. You do running back, you do tight end. One of our guys here at GetSportsFocus, he called you Baby Grump because he had such sure hands. And so how do you play so many different positions? And do you think playing offense as well as defense has helped you understand both sides of the ball?
I definitely think it has, especially as a running back, just because now I can give tells, like the eyes especially, and like the blocking schemes that they have. I think that really helps me out. And just like learning like what running backs would want to do, like in what situations would definitely help me a lot as a linebacker.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I want to go fully into the familial support that you've had throughout your entire career. You mentioned your dad and how much he's helped you with training. Your brother has been by your side. How much has that family support throughout your entire life meant to you?
Oh, it means the world to me,
success.
100%. My dad's been here since day one, of course. I mean, like, father figure. Been here since I was 4. He's taught me everything he knows, especially at a young age, and to master that has really helped me with my process. And especially my mom too. My mom, great mother, makes the best food, gives really good advice. Yeah, I love my mom. She definitely contributes a lot to my success. I wouldn't be anything close to here without her. And definitely my brother too. I love like the competitive aspect of it. Yeah. He strives for me to do better. We both just compete and just try to be better than each other. And I think that's what makes us better at the end of the day.
That's awesome. Now Chase, I'm looking at you right, dude. You're towering over me in size. I'm over here in my 20s. You're over here towering over me. What goes into your workout routine? I see how much you be lifting. I see, the amount of, just the regimen that you have. What goes into your daily life of an off season?
Daily life, I'll probably wake up around 8 a.m. I recently just got put on a nutrition plan thanks to my girlfriend's dad and a bunch of their family and stuff.
Yeah.
But I got a nutrition plan, so I'll wake up, I'll have a shake, and then I'll come here to overtime, I'll put in the work, I'll come back home, probably get another meal in, take a shower, maybe do some stretching, maybe another lift, and then I'll probably eat again. And then after that, day's basically done, so I either go hang out with my friends or I'll go hang out with my girlfriend. But now, since I'm on this nutrition plan, I'll just be bringing bags and bags of food to eat, whether it's like chicken, pasta, steak, all that stuff.
That's awesome. Now, speaking about, we're here in the gym with Coach Romo's facility. What's it been like training with Coach Romo, and how has his training regimen been helpful to you as a player?
Oh, it's definitely been awesome. He's helped me not quicker, stronger, faster, all that stuff. I love Coach Romo. I've had my first breakout season just because of him. And I really appreciate him. Everything I do is because of him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what are your personal goals for this season coming up? It's a big season coming off the ACL, but you got the hype around you, man. You're the man over there at St. Francis. So what's it looking like?
Personal goals. I haven't really thought of this year. I want to get to 120 tackles. Okay. I think that's a big one, definitely. I want to be junior of the year. I think I want to go back to back. Want to win CCS. I want to go to state. I just want to win. That's all I want to do. Win the Valley, all of that.
Big goals, man. And then also going into, you won Sophomore of the Year last year. What was that recognition like as well?
That came really unexpectedly, to be honest. I kind of, after I got hurt, I was kind of just in the slumps. I wasn't feeling like I deserved anything. And then when my coach came up and told me that the next week before it all came out, that kind of just gave me the boost I really needed. I felt awesome. It felt really nice,
Well, Chase, I can't wait to see what you do this season. A big recovery and really a lot of hype, man. I see the work that you're putting in, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do this season. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone here in the camera right before you go?
Shout out Coach Romo. Shout out Coach Perry. Shout out Coach Calcagno. Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad. Shout out Stella Shanahan. That's
All right, man.
All right.
Well, I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. This is Chase Cahoon. Wait for a big junior season from this man right here. Chase, thank you again, man.
All right, appreciate it.